Cardano had one hell of a week. It nearly doubled in price in the last few days, and it jumped from the 9th position on CoinMarketCap to now, at the time of recording this video, the 6th position, and is currently fighting with Litecoin for the 5th position. 3 days ago, I made a video on Cardano, and when I made that video, Cardano was trading at 20 cents. Right now, it's trading at 32 cents and hit a high of 35 cents yesterday. Now, I can't lie and say that I knew Cardano would go up this much this fast, because I certainly did not. However, I did mention in that video that I entered an $8,000 long on Cardano, and let's just say that was a very smart move. If you want to make sure that you don't miss out on urgent information-packed crypto videos like this one and the one that I made 3 days ago about Cardano, make sure to hit that subscribe button for maximum gainage in your crypto portfolio. In this video, I'm going to be answering the question, should you buy Cardano now or is it too late, from a fundamental point of view. Firstly, I cannot predict what Cardano will do in the short term, and no one can either. However, you most certainly can reason what Cardano will do in the medium to long term and estimate its general trend. To get it out of the way, the answer is yes. I do not think that you missed the train on Cardano if you plan on holding it for the medium to long term. However, if you're just FOMOing in because you saw the price increase suddenly and don't know anything about Cardano and don't want to do any research, then no, I do not think you should invest in Cardano because you'd likely sell after a 7% drop and probably get burned. So let's get into why I think Cardano for the medium to long range still has a lot of room to run and why I think it's still a really good investment to make right now. Firstly, Cardano has a lot of stuff planned and coming out for the upcoming months. In Q1 of 2021, we're going to be entering the Gogan Era of Cardano, which is extremely exciting because this is the era where smart contracts can now be developed on Cardano, and Cardano will start to have native tokens built onto its blockchain. So we'll start to see all kinds of projects and coins running on the Cardano network. This is the first time where we will see Cardano being used for what it was built to do, which is be a platform for smart contracts and decentralized applications. The Gogan Era is arguably the biggest era in Cardano's roadmap because this is when we start to see developers actually adopt Cardano. Is this a buy the hype and sell the news type of thing? Well, I actually don't think so. I think that the majority of the money coming into Cardano now is not because people are excited of Gogan, because most people investing right now don't even know what Gogan is. Actually, I think that the money coming into Cardano right now is people taking profits from Bitcoin and moving it to large cap altcoins. So I actually don't think that Gogan is priced into Cardano's price at all. Cardano is also introducing Marlowe in Q1 of 2021, which is a high-level programming language for non-developers to build smart contracts on Cardano, which will just increase the adoption of Cardano and bring more people into the Cardano ecosystem. Now, like I said in my top coins to buy for 2021 video, this time around is much different than 2021. I think the coins that are going to perform the best are not the small cap S coins. Instead, I think that the coins that are going to perform the best are the larger, more established cryptocurrencies like Cardano. This is due to one thing: maturity. The crypto market has matured a lot since 2017, and people now know what projects are good and what projects are not. Whereas in 2017, we really didn't know which projects had real potential and real world use cases and which ones did not, because all the projects were new. But this time around, the legitimate and real world projects have proven themselves and established themselves a lot more than in 2017 and are really standing out amongst all of the other cryptocurrencies. 2 to 3 years ago, it was a lot more difficult to tell which were the good coins and which were not. However, now it's pretty obvious, and we now know which coins are the good coins. Also, this chart says it all. This is the total market cap of the crypto space excluding Bitcoin, meaning this is all the money in altcoins. We can see that we most certainly have a lot of room to run, and with Bitcoin exploding to 40K, I can guarantee that money will be flowing from Bitcoin into the large caps, and Cardano is a sponge ready to absorb even more of that smart money. This is a cycle that I see playing out where it's Bitcoin, followed by altcoins, then Bitcoin, and so on. Not just any altcoins, but mainly the legitimate real deal altcoins like Cardano. Cardano, unlike Bitcoin and Ethereum, is also very far from its all-time high, meaning it too has a lot of potential and a lot of room to run. I have to say, however, it's not all sunshines and rainbows. 30% corrections do happen even in a bull market. And when the market corrects, altcoins usually correct a lot harder than Bitcoin. A correction like this usually shakes out most weak hands and a lot of the new people. And so you have to be aware of this if you want to invest in altcoins. So do not invest money that you can't afford to lose, and don't invest for the short term, rather for the medium and long term. If you do want to enter a position on an altcoin, but are afraid that it will correct and you'll miss out on some cheaper prices, the best thing to do in this case is to buy a little bit now, and then a little bit next week, and a little bit the week after that, and so on, so you get the average of the entire market. This is called dollar cost averaging, and it's a lot better than dumping all your money at one single price. Again, because you get the average of the market over a decent period of time. That way you don't have to time the dips, and you don't have to wait for Cardano to crash 30%. If you found this video helpful and want to see more amazing crypto videos like this one, and don't want to miss out on some important crypto videos, make sure to hit subscribe. And if you got any value from this video, make sure to hit that like button to help my small channel out. Finally, before you click off, I want to introduce you to Portfolio View. Portfolio View is a mobile app I developed initially for myself, and I had no intention of releasing it to the App Store. However, eventually I decided that the app is too good to not share with the rest of the world. Portfolio View is the simplest and best looking crypto tracker on the market. It shows you your entire portfolio and the market at a glance. Has price charts, portfolio distribution, profit and loss for different time frames and individual transactions, and my favorite, price alerts. Check out the free app in the description below.